We are one of the highest costs for education in the nation, one of the highest. But our outcome isn't what we expect, so we're going to throw more money at it. Charter schools, to some people that want this bill, is competition. Competition spurs a challenge to do better. If we had one store or Walmart and there was no other stores, they could ask whatever they want. There's no competition to keep them doing better, producing a better product, and competing. Now with that, I want to talk about some myths that we hear frequently about public charter schools. And let me take a few minutes to correct some of those notions. First, there's an idea that public charter schools cherry-pick students or fail to serve high-needed students. This is legally and statistically false. By the law, public charter schools use a completely blind, randomized admission lottery. They cannot screen out children based on their race, zip code, background, or learning capacity. And there's a lottery because we have a lot of kids, the parents want to get them into charter schools. There's an overwhelming amount that want to get into charter schools. Why? I think you know the answer. In fact, Rhode Island's charter schools disproportionately serve higher percentages of low-income Black and Hispanic students than our statewide public average. That's why leading civil rights and child advocacy voice, Rhode Island Kids Count, stands in fierce opposition to this bill. They explicitly stated that high-quality public charter schools provide an indispensable exit ramp out of generational poverty and low-income and multilingual students. Second, let's talk about special education. Opponents claim charter schools skirt the instructional duties for students with special needs. Let's look at the law. Public charter schools are legally bound by the exact same federal IDEA law, mandates, and ride regulations as any traditional district. When a student with an IEP wins a charter lottery, they are welcome. Under our state's funding formula, specialized funding allocation follows a unique child to pay for their exact resource, tiers, speech paths, and specialized aids. Many parents of special education students actively choose charter schools because smaller class sizes, flexible co-teaching structures, and unique learning settings give their children a level of attention they cannot find in a massive bureaucratic district school. Third, we hear from partners in organized labor that charters fragment the public infrastructure. They claim out-of-state entities are coming in to strip our local funding. We heard that in the room tonight. Look at the schools you are killing today. This isn't a corporate rollout. You're killing the homegrown, dual-language, de la comunidad bilingual school in Providence, designed by local minority educators specifically to rescue multilingual children slipping through the systematic cracks in the state. Charters don't harm our public education workforce, they enhance it by providing vital, flexible career alternatives for Rhode Island teachers who want innovative classroom autonomy. So let's be clear, what this bill really is protectionism. You know, we want to put a hold on charter schools. We want to throw money at it. I think we can chew gum and walk at the same time and do both and not have to halt this.